Today, why twin flames can't stop thinking about each other and what to do about it, and why all the running and chasing. How do I get that to stop? How do I get the running and chasing to stop, the back and forth, and to feel good again? Wouldn't that be nice? Just to feel better, right? And here's another thing we need to talk about. The elephant in the room. Is it true that both people are busy thinking about each other? Right? Why twin flames can't seem to stop thinking about each other? Well, are they thinking about you? Because that doesn't seem to be your experience, does it? Now, when you understand the answers to these questions, that's when you can do something about this. No more searching for answers, no more struggling, no more sleepless nights, no more obsessive thinking, and best of all, no more running and chasing. You can get the running and chasing to stop permanently. And I've helped over 7,000 people do exactly that. I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach. My twin flame, we're making videos on my YouTube channel. Guys, it's all good. How did I do it? Remembering who you are. Now, before we get to that, which is how you get the running and chasing to stop, how you get the obsessive thinking to stop, how we do those things. Before we get to that, let's answer this question first. Why are you thinking about them so much? And are they thinking about you? Well, the reason you are thinking so much about them is because your ego is being shaken up. Let's talk structure. Remember, you are body, mind, soul, right? Now, what does everybody say about twin flames? And I mean everybody. Regardless of what they're telling you to do, regardless of the advice they're giving you, like what to do about it, right? Or what the signs are or whatever. Regardless of all that stuff, what everybody is telling you is that twin flames are the same soul. That's the one thing everybody agrees on. And it's true. The term twin flame was originally invented to describe where you got two people who are the same soul. You met somebody, you guys are the same soul, and they trigger a spiritual awakening. And it starts out very, very painfully. That's what this really is, you guys. This is the first step of your spiritual awakening. They call it ego death in the Zen traditions. You might be calling it dark night of the soul. But it's the same thing. Dark night of the soul, ego death, same thing. Different names, same thing. Now, why ego death? Well, it's because, remember, again, body, mind, soul. You believe you are the mind. That has to be broken up, broken down, and washed away so that the consciousness of your soul can emerge. And actually, that's exactly what's causing the ego death. Your consciousness is exploding, guys. You ever notice how you got this weird knowing that your life is about to change in ways that you can't quite put your finger on? You ever get the feeling, yeah, I know this is different. I know there's something up with this person too. Like I know them, and I don't know how I know that. Right, what's going on here? Well, what's going on here is there's the knowing, there's the deeper sense of spiritual awakening, that your life is about to change, that something really big is about to happen, and there is the thinking about it. Guys, those are two things. There's the knowing and the sense of spiritual change, and there's the thinking about it. One is the soul, the other is the mind. Remember, body, mind, soul. Just keep it simple, guys. Simple, simple. Your twin flame is your soul. You meet another incarnation of your soul. Your twin flame is another incarnation of your soul. Just like reincarnation, right? The soul does that. It's reincarnation. That's really all it is, guys. Yeah, it's true. You guys are the same soul. This is your higher self. These are past and future lives. right? Reincarnation, down here. That's you and your twin flame, right there, okay? And by the way, go watch my video called What Are Twin Flames? I'll link it down in the description box down below for you. Okay, so you met this other incarnation of your soul. It's your soul. What does the soul want? What is the soul up to? What is its purpose? Well, its purpose is to expand and grow, to be a soul. Its purpose is to encourage you to be part of that. You're not separate from the soul. Why is it that we speak in these terms, by the way? This will answer your question about why you're thinking about them so much. Don't you think it's interesting how there's this perception that I'm here and my soul is up there doing something? And it's doing something that's out of my control, seemingly. Well, there's not two of you. If who you really are is the soul, and there's all this thinking going on about what the soul is and what it's doing, maybe one of these is an imposter. You know, the name of the first chapter of Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, is called You Are Not Your Mind. Guys, you're not your mind. You are not a thinker. You are not that which is thinking. You are the soul. Who are you beyond the mind, guys? Who are you beyond the mind? A soul. What's the soul? Consciousness. So there's this incarnation, you watching, and there's this other incarnation, or what you call twin flame. You guys meet, boom! The ego starts to break down. Why? Because you met your other soul. The consciousness is expanding. Think of your twin flame as another incarnation of your soul that's literally sucking consciousness out of you. And that is actually kind of how it works. They trigger the expansion of consciousness. You're so focused on your twin flame, literally pulling it out of you. And I'm not talking about the person. When I say what I just said, some of you might be thinking, oh, they're doing this to me, my twin flame. No. Again, it's your soul, guys. Your twin flame is an instrument of your soul, just like you are. You guys are the same soul. You both have a role to play in this. Is this starting to make sense? Now, that's just the mechanics. Again, go watch my video called What Are Twin Flames? If you want to go more in depth. But yeah, your consciousness is exploding and it causes the breakup of the ego. That's all the thinking. The ego is thinking and emotion. That's why you're thinking about them so much. Now, are they thinking about you? Well, let's just be honest about that. Because the reason you're desperately searching for answers and watching twin flame information on the internet all day, it's because they're not. Guys, let's just tell the truth about that. Your twin flame, they're not giving a fuck at all. They could care less. And the harder you think about them, the less they think about you. There's this push-pull between you and your twin flame. If you focus on them, they focus on anything but you. This is the law of the universe. Yin-yang, plus minus, push-pull. It's the second law of thermodynamics. You focus on them, they focus on anything but you. That doesn't seem fair. Well, it doesn't seem fair to the ego mind. Here's another suggestion. Watch my coaching video from last week called 3 Signs Twin Flame Separation is Almost Over. I give a very, very in-depth explanation of exactly how body, mind, soul works and what exactly all is happening to you here. This is your spiritual awakening, and you just need to treat it that way. This isn't really about the other person at all. All you have to do is stop making this about them. Take your focus all the way off that person. Stop obsessing over them. Stop trying to find out what they're doing. And go in here, guys. Remember yourself as consciousness, right? Again, go watch my video from last week. If you've got questions right now, you're going to have a lot of answers by the time you're done watching that video. You got to take your focus off of them, guys, and go in here. The thinking will slow down. You'll start to feel better, and your twin flame will start talking to you. Yeah, you just got to take your focus off of them, you guys, and remember yourself as consciousness. That's all you got to do, guys. The soul is consciousness. You and your twin flame are the same soul. Very, very simple, my friends. Very simple. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and last week's video too. Again, go watch it. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.